So in this video, I'm going to talk about the app called BetterHelp, which is a therapy app that you don't really need your insurance to use. It's about $90 a week, and you're able to do therapy online. They have different options, whether you want to do it virtual sessions, phone sessions, or like a chat sessions. I was able to try this out for a month. I'm actually still within the month. I got an email from my personal training insurance that gave me a month of free trial, so I'm actually utilizing it. Therapy is something that I've actually been wanting to try for a while. I've done it before in the past. I've had some good experiences, some bad experiences. I think when it comes to therapy in general, finding the right therapist can be an issue, right? Because just because you go to therapy doesn't mean you're going to get a good therapist that knows what they're doing. And sometimes you go to a therapist and you just feel like you're wasting your time and your money. But luckily for me, I'm not wasting any money, maybe some time, but some money. But in this review, I'm not going to necessarily be reviewing my actual therapist. I'm actually going to just be reviewing my thoughts about the how the app works and how everything is going so far. So like I said, I have a month for free. So far I've had 2 sessions with a trainer. The initial setup, it was pretty straightforward. You kind of have to go through like a little process of like explaining why you're even trying to get therapy and stuff like that, and all the basic information. And then from there they actually match you on their own with a therapist based on the criteria you actually ask for. Now this is the part that's a little interesting, right? I didn't get to choose my therapist at first, so I just got picked one. Now after they match you with a therapist, you are able to switch it out, but I didn't switch mine out at first. I just kept the therapist because I was like, well, I don't know, what this person is, or what they got going on, so I'm going to choose. I'm just going to, accept the match that they gave me. Now each individual therapist has their own specialties of what they are, what they specialize in. And so you get to choose whether it's depression, relationship issues, trauma, abuse. They have all these different types of things that you can choose that you want for a therapist. And I chose the different areas in which I thought were closely related to the situation that I'm dealing with, that I'm specifically asking therapy for. But unfortunately, the therapist that they chose for me, even though she was really nice and sweet and listened and did her best, her help wasn't the help that I needed. What I ended up doing was, after my 2 sessions with this therapist, I realized that she wasn't gonna help me, and I wanted to get the most out of this month that I have for free. So I ended up switching my therapist. I haven't had a session with this new one yet, so I don't know how it's gonna go. But when you're choosing your second therapist, once again, you're gonna say the criteria you're looking for, but this time, instead of them just matching you with the therapist, you actually get to look through a list of different therapists, look through their qualifications, look through their specialties, look through how much experience they have, and then they kind of give you like their own little, profile of, what they like to do or what their specialism or whatever. So I did the best that I could, and like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and review my actual therapist, and I haven't had a session with this new one yet, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm hoping it's gonna go better than my last one. In terms of actually giving this app a try, if therapy is what you're looking for, I would say give it a try, especially if you can afford $90 a week. Or see if your insurance covers it, because like I said, the insurance that I have, I guess it was able to cover at least a month for free, so I'm taking advantage of that, gonna do the best that I can with it. And that's another thing too, it's not even just what they're specialized in. You could also choose like what you want from the sessions. Like, do you just want somebody to listen to? Do you need advice? Do you want to do worksheets? Do you want to have homework, stuff like that? So it's very interactive, and I do actually like the app in and of itself. And I think that's the one good thing about this app, is that they have a lot of different options of therapists that you can choose from. And if you have a therapist and you don't like them, you don't have to really feel bad. You don't have to tell them to their face, oh, I don't want you anymore. Actually, after the session, she had no idea I was going to switch it. I didn't know it either. But actually talking to one of my friends, I was like, yeah, I probably should switch my therapist, because I really want to get the most out of this. I don't want to just go to therapy just to say I went to therapy and then it was for no good. Like, I just kind of wasted my time, and I didn't get the most out of my free month. So I was like, let me do what I can, and I'm gonna, once again, I'll give this new therapist at least 2 sessions to try to see if I feel like it's gonna be a good fit for me, and we'll see how it goes from there. So I would look into it. It's called BetterHelp. So yeah, I would suggest it if that's something you're looking into. So yeah, that's my review so far. Maybe I'll give an update after I'm done with this these 4 weeks or this month. But yeah, until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.